Kaufmo short fan film. I've been seeing this in my feed ever since I've been watching more like Amazing Digital Circus stuff, and this is like one of the most the things that pops up in my feed the most. I'm very curious about it. I've not seen anything about it. I've not even seen like little like snippets of it. But it's a fan film. That's all you need to know, and a lot of people seem to watch it. 4 million views. Holy fuck! That's even more than I remember seeing. This basically could just be like could be like basically everyone's headcanon for Kaufmo until we actually see him in the show. I imagine most people probably fill in the blanks with this video. Anyways, if you want to react to the little joke video, Crack, I told you about. Which one are you talking about? Crack. Yeah, my neck cracks whenever I my neck cracks whenever I go to get my water bottle. You don't have to call me out on it every single time. Just kidding. Yeah. Feel free to, actually. I think it's funny. What's the little joke video you're talking about, Hermes? Are you talking about the Undertale thing? The red and yellow and something? Okay. Let's see what's up with Kaufmo. Oh, so this is like really well animated. Are all of these like does Glitch do all of their animations, like the Glitch animations and like animations like this? Do they use Blender? I suspect they're using Blender because a lot of like indie studios like to use Blender as their like main software for animation. I've heard, at least. A lot of like YouTube channels like to use Blender for their animations. Because I'm kind of in the process of slowly learning Blender a little bit myself. So I'm very curious about that. One day I'd love to be able to make animations like this too. Nothing too elaborate, just short stuff. Kaufmo is gonna have like a Joker origin story, isn't he? I'm already seeing it. This already feels like Joker. It feels like Joker vibes, like the first movie.
Hey, would you like to hear a joke? Why did the chicken cross the road to get
Why?
to the other side?
Oh my god, this really is just like Joker. Oh no. Oh no, this is Joker. Oh no. Oh god, and knowing what happens to him after. Oh god. Dude, okay. I can see the vision. I can see the vision. He kind of has like people didn't really laugh at his jokes that much. And it didn't give him. He felt like he was missing a sense of purpose, which kind of drove him into abstracting. Why is Jax the only person I can see here in this crowd? Hold on. Oh wait, no, okay. Maybe he's the only one that stood out. I can see Gangle and I can see Zubul. Is Kinger here? Oh, he's right there.
What's the name of the fish that tasted funny? Clownfish.
That's a good one. That's not a bad one.
Wait. Why?
Damn, this animation is so good though. Safe now? Yeah, we're just watching Kaufmo now.
Oh, finally. Can I leave now?
Well, yes, I guess.
Damn, that Jax voice is actually a pretty good impression. That that sounded different from Jax, but it sounded close. It sounded like a pretty good impression of him.
Oh, also, don't forget, get prepared for the song, everyone.
It's a little bit harder to do Kane's voice though. Dude, this is a fan animation? Low key, it looks, from what I've seen, maybe it's the lighting effects and stuff. It looks slightly even better than episode 1 of Amazing Digital Circus. It looked like maybe it's just like the visual tricks. You know, they're like good at like conveying emotion through like the way everything is like looks. You know, shaded. Which is not what like episode 1 was trying to do too much. And you'll go back and said nothing instead of clownfish. Are you talking about the subtitles? Yeah, like, also, where is Ragatha? I didn't see Ragatha in the crowd. Yeah, like, yeah, didn't Ragatha in the pilot say you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes? Yeah. Blue Lock Theory song, he breaks Chigi's leg for a goal against France. That'd be crazy. But like he said, like, what would you call a funny fish? He said a clownfish. I think that's what he said. And the subtitle says something different for some reason. But he wanted me to go, like, that's basically what it was. Dude, this is actually really good. No wonder why I got 4 million views. Holy fuck. The texture on the fucking gloves. Dude, this is really nice. Someone made this just for fun? Was this all just one person working on this?
Hey, Kaufmo? Are you okay? You know, I just wanted to ask, since you seem to be so stressed and confused at the stage, and I
have seen it again.
That's a pretty good Kinger impression, actually.
You know,
what did he say?
Since you seem to be so stressed and confused at the stage, and I
have seen it again.
Oh.
You know, Kaufmo, you need to understand that for everything in life, things aren't always gonna go the way we want them to go. We are here for flowers and tomatoes, and you just need to take everything with your head up, and it will be fine.
Kinger, that room is way too bright for you to be saying those things. I can see Kinger saying these things, but not in a room this bright. I think these need to be flipped. I think Kinger needs to be in this room, Kaufmo needs to be in this room. But I know that's not going to work for the effect that he's trying to go for here. But yeah, like Kinger with this much light, he'd be like saying way more incoherent things than that. The exit is your fixation. Yeah, he's a sad clown. Subtitles are always different on Spanish dubs. Yeah. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, you need to chill, Cosmo. They're out the door. You find out it's just a digital hallucination. This virtual insanity.
Just know that it will be over one day. It could be now, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year.
Okay, now Kinger started going crazy. Still not as crazy as he usually is, though. Because that was actually kind of coherent, a little bit. I can't wait to see like what Kaufmo's like looks like animated though for officially. I think it's kind of cool. I like that we're actually seeing him like moving around as an actual character in this world. Because like all we ever seen of him was like the cardboard cutout, the little image of him on like the fucking wall on the door. So we had no idea what Kaufmo looks like as an animated character. So it's like even in a fan animation, this is really nice to see.
Wait. Where is Kaufmo? The show's about to start. Didn't anyone tell him?
Just
That's also a pretty good Ragatha impression. Wait, what? It's kind of similar to Jax, where you can kind of tell it's not that person, but that's like a pretty good impression of Ragatha. I thought they were just gonna give her a regular like female voice, but that actually sounded quite a bit like her. Not bad, dude. These impressionists are pretty good. Kane's VA said the only thing you have to do to get into Kinger's voice is go, "Oh, hey guys, it's me, Kinger. I don't know. I'm trying to sound a little bit like Kinger right now, but I'm not sure if I'm really pulling it off." Something like that. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see what you mean, though. I can kind of see what you mean. Yeah, like that. He does say that a lot, doesn't he?
relax, Dollface. He's probably writing more of his funny jokes.
Jax!
Jeez, what got you so mad? I haven't even said it to his face this time.
He's probably just resting in his room. These shows are always extremely stressful to him.
What is going on? Are they using like AI voice changers? Because like they all sound enough like the character, but just in the same kind of way they sound kind of off also. You know what I mean? Like are they getting like a bunch of people who are just like, or is it one person? How are like Zubal's voice actually sounds pretty close too, but like also kind of off. But like Kane's voice, I feel like Kane's voice didn't sound at all like him. I think Kane's voice was like way different from the official one. But everybody else is just kind of like, it's like a slightly lower pitch version of like their actual voice. You know, it's what it feels like. Gotta head out. Try to be back for another stream. See you later, Kazantha. Thanks for hanging out, man. All voices sound like could have been a canon voice in another universe, but it's like in this universe I'm not. Yeah, kinda. These sound like, I don't know. To me, these sound kind of like more like really good impressions, because I feel like in another universe, if I was to do like, if I in my imagination, other universe versions of like these characters would sound completely different, because like sometimes they'd be like, sometimes you'd have like two different people doing like this same a voice for the same character, but they'd have like completely different interpretations of how that character would sound like. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to imagine like how like these characters would sound with other voices, but like, I don't know what's a good example. The one example I can think of is like, one example I can kind of think of is the genie from Aladdin, where they had Robin Williams as the voice actor for the genie, right? But in like other Aladdin movies, I think they had Homer Simpson, the guy who voices Homer Simpson, as the voice for the genie for like the straight to video movies, the ones that didn't end up in the theaters. And I felt like his interpretation of the genie was like very different. It sounded similar enough, but I think there's also another popular actor that was, if like Robin Williams didn't want to do the voice for Genie, like they had another guy do like what do you call it, an audition for it, and he sounded very different from how Robin Williams interpreted that character. If you were to watch those I forgot what the video was called, but yeah, it's like that. Like, to me, in other universe, like voices, would sound very different, not slightly different.
He usually doesn't quit like that.
The XP still shows up on your tablet. Getting hungry hearing you eat chips. Sorry, I need to go back a little bit.
But he's probably just resting in his room.
Probably writing more of his funny jokes.
Jax!
Jeez, what got you so mad? I haven't even said it to his face this time.
He's probably just resting in his room. These shows are always extremely stressful to him. But he usually doesn't quit like that.
Dude, I really like the texture on Ragatha though. Why is everything like more so detailed in the textures? It's so good. Does Ragatha have that many like her textures aren't really that detailed. Like you see a little bit of textures in the official show, but it's not usually to that much detail. The description should have the cast list. It probably should. Let me see. Yeah, I mean these are very different people from from the actual voices, but like I said, they do pretty good impressions. Like I think these are all people who are like, I imagine these are all people who can do like good impressions of other characters. Being a good impressionist though does not always equal being a good voice actor, unfortunately. But it does get your foot in the door. I wonder what does anybody in chat, have you ever if you've watched this, do you know what was the episode that came out before this one? Damn. Okay, so he's basically going through what Pomni did when she was trying to go through the exits. Is he gonna end up in the void as well? This is like so much scarier than when Pomni was doing it. What? What am I Ew, God. I hate like scratching a chalkboard type sound. Ugh, I hate that. When was this posted? I can check. This was posted on August last year. August 16th, 2024. So like about a year ago. The Predator impression I can do is Kane's and it sucks. Yeah, I can't do a Kane impression at all. I can try to sound like I'm trying to go for a Kane impression, but it doesn't sound like Kane at all. I feel like Kane's voice is really, really good. I think that voice actor who does Kane and like the spams and stuff, if he's not doing a lot of roles right now, if he doesn't have a lot of voice acting roles, he will. Trust me on that one. I think Kane's voice actor is really talented. He's got a very unique. He's got like, I'm not sure if unique is the right word I'm looking for. I think it's he's definitely good at doing that niche of like the announcer type voice, you know, like a TV announcer type voice. Like he does it really well. He's like probably one of the best I've heard at doing that voice, and he's got a good amount of range that he can do in terms of expressing emotion with that voice too. Especially from what I've seen with him in, from all the Amazing Digital Circus and the Spamton videos, like he's Yeah, he's good. And like trust me on that. I can see him. I can see him blowing up at some point. You're gonna see him in more things. I'm predicting it. It's him writing exit on the walls. Yeah, just like in his room. What the fuck? Oh man. Yeah, shaky cam. Oh man. I would have liked to see Kaufmo a little bit before this though. Like right before he went insane. I would have liked to see how he interacted with everybody before that. Honestly. Ooh, abstractions. Now this is very interesting, okay, because we've never actually seen the perspective of a person who is about to abstract. So this fan, whoever made this, what is this person's name again? Bonxy. So I guess Bonxy's interpretation is like before they abstract, they see visions of abstracted beings chasing them, or something like that. Or maybe this is just how like Kaufmo experienced it in their mind.
Oh, there you are!
Yeah, you got a little bit too close to the void there, buddy. Ah. Yo, this is actually really good though. Not gonna lie, because I remember I actually did watch I did watch episode 1 again, like I think a couple days ago. And I was like examining like every single scene of his room where they showed every shot of the walls on his room, and I was like, what did this guy look like as he was drawing this? Like I was just writing all of these things on the wall. Like what would that have looked like? I was like, this is literally exactly what I was thinking, and I'm actually seeing it here. Somebody actually went and animated that. I feel like somebody like had that same thought where they saw that scene in the episode 1. They're like, what would it have looked like for a guy like Kaufmo to like go crazy and do all this? And they're like, you know what? I'm going to animate it myself. Bloxy, you crazy son of a bitch. This is cool. This is cool. I can't believe a fan just made this. I wonder if they did. Hold on. Did they work on the animation all by themselves, or animation and soundtrack? Yeah, okay. You had help with the writing. The lighting was okay. Lighting and composting. Okay. So it was like 3D modeling. So like a 4-person team. 2D art as well. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they had like 10 people. He had like 10 people working on this. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I was about to say, if this was all one person, holy fuck. I'm sure Bonxy did, I said Bloxy, I say Bloxy, I meant Bonxy. I'm sure Bonxy probably did like a good chunk of it, like a really, like probably the most amount of work on this. But holy fuck though. This is crazy, just like as like just like a fan made project that you're not really like not even, this is not even that big of a channel. It's like only 50K. Wait, what? They made a Sonic thing? Metallic Madness animated. I need to check that out. Hold on, after this. No, what was in that room? Oh yeah, my favorite being. This scene's before the pilot, but it was after episode 2. Oh, the animation. Okay, okay. Like, it takes place before the pilot. Yeah, yeah. It definitely used episode 1 as the basis, but, like, I wonder if, like, I don't know if they say anything on episode 2. I don't know if they say anything in episode 2 about, like, I don't know if they talked about Kaufmo that much. No, they did. They did talk about Kaufman. That was the episode where they had like the funeral for him. So this probably did take place after episode 2. That makes sense. Like they probably started like making this after episode 2. Like started the process of making it at least. It's kind of crazy. They just got like 10 people to like work on this. I can mimic the way he expressed himself, not too shabby, but it's game wise. I struggle with. Like, you know, I was in that room. Yeah, my favorite being abstracted. People look like socks. Socks? This must have taken so long. It must have taken a long time, yeah. I feel like this probably took. It took at least 6 months. I would wager, at least 6 months, and I feel like that's already being like. It's like an 11-minute animation, almost 12 minutes. So like, I'd say even like 6 months feels like, if they actually did this in 6 months, they probably like spent a lot of time. Like they probably crunched a lot of time on this. Depending on how long this took, they could have started making it before episode 2. I think they started a process of making it before episode 2. I think they did like start the process of it. They probably storyboarded it a little bit. It's a very long animation. Yeah. Yeah, it's like at least 11 minutes. Like, look, we're not done yet. But I had to like step back and just like, holy fuck, I need to hit the like for this. I'm going to subscribe to this person as well because this is talent that needs to be subscribed to. Anyone's interest, if anyone likes this, I suggest you subscribe to this person as well. Give him a shout out because this is quality, man. Glitch needs these people to work in the show. You know what? Low key, after reading what you just said, Monolium, I think this may have been like something that they made as like a way to get like they can put it on their portfolio. It's like, hey, I helped work on this fan animation. Can I get a job at Glitch? Maybe this was like their way of trying to get a job. Because this is really good. This is like worthy. Like it wouldn't surprise me if this was like ended up becoming like part of the team that started working on the later episodes. Like episode 3, for instance, right? Episode 3 was very horror, like had a lot of horror elements. So maybe they did take some of the people who worked on this and like added them to the team. Do a funeral for Gummy Gooey. He's an NPC. That's the reason why, pretty much, yeah. Because they're going to see him again. They're not going to see Kaufmo again. Alright, continuing on. I was expecting this to be good, but not like this good. Oh, dude, that fucking jump scare, though. I feel like even 10 people is not enough people for all this. God damn. Way to make the vaporwave aesthetic actually look kind of scary. I saw that. I saw that the one on the right, the fucking this is the one that's one of it moves slightly a little bit. That's creepy. What was that? Hold on. Oh, it's Kaufmo without a mouth. Hold on a second. Huh. $3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m. What am I looking at? This is just analog horror at this point. Oh my fucking god. I was about to say like horror, like vaporwave horror. Wait a second, that's just analog horror. Dude, that looked kind of cool though. What was that? Hold on. I like that. Dude. Okay, I was like, clearly these are like, this is the cast members. Distorted though. So the one, this is, I guess this is Kinger on the right, on the left. That's Ragatha, that's Jax. I'm actually, maybe that, I think that's Zubul. And I guess this is Gangle? I think. Whoa. Oh my god. This is really good. How the fuck do people just assemble like a group of people to help him out with these things? Like say like if I wanted to make an animation, like how the hell do I get other people to like join in on a project like this, you know? Not saying I will, but like if I hypothetically if I ever wanted to do something like this, how does one even go about doing that? Did this person just happen to be friends with all of these people already? This is good. The textures, man. On the music too. So are we gonna see them already abstracted, or are we gonna see them like transform? Okay, so so that was him transforming. He just, damn. You see one of our friends. Oh, this is right before the episode 4 stuff. Right before episode 1, I mean. Episode 1. Damn. Holy fuck. Dude. Holy shit, dude. That was really good. God damn, dude. Okay, you know, I believe it, man. This is my headcanon now. Until we actually see Kaufmo in the fucking show. This is my headcanon too. Like, I feel like it was a little bit more horror than I would expect to see in the show. Because in the show does do a lot of horror, so that's kind of saying quite a bit, actually. Like, this is definitely scarier than I imagined Digital Circus ever getting to. But I might be wrong. Maybe Digital Circus will get this scary too. Dude, that was good. Oh, I like how I ever since, like, because I put these things in the fucking playlist, it just moves on to the next one. Oh, all of a sudden, ice cream video. Sorry. I want to go back and see, read some more of this description. Contains flashing lights. This is a fan short made by people who loved the original show and is not affiliated with Glitch or Gooseworks by any means. But they will be, or they probably are by now, because I'm sure like this kind of level of talent did not go unnoticed by either Glitch or Gooseworks. If I was any of these people, or if I was a part of Glitch, or if I was Gooseworks, I'd be like, bro, these guys are good. We need to get them on the fucking team. $10 months. This took 10 months non-stop. That's what I was saying. Okay, I was about to say like 6 months minimum, and that's like if they were like, like crunching too. If they were like, so this was 10 months non-stop working on it. I can see that. That's crazy good. Okay, that makes sense. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? Oh, it was the guy who voiced him, Linksy Dubs. Or Luix Dubs. Not giving Kaufmo his own episode. Fine, we'll do it ourselves. I don't do it myself. Reminds me of a Minecraft mod creator who requested to work in Minecraft, and it was a small project, and I liked the idea. Program director. Wasn't the guy who made the Aether mod actually hired to work with Minecraft? Or am I making that up? Ah, I see. This is what my heads look 45% of the time. It gives me Dream Barbecue trailer vibes. Dream Barbecue trailer? I feel like Dream Barbecue trailer was like not as horrific as this was though. It is pretty similar where it's like flashing like a bunch of crazy different art styles that's like, like wild, what's the word I'm looking for? Surreal imagery, basically. Definitely got those vibes going on, but I don't think Enna like leans into the horror aspect as much as this does. I like this. This is canon now. Okay. I think it's just like really well done, and in my head this is canon, and it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if like this is like enough of a. This is like such a good project that it wouldn't surprise me if this influences like sometimes people like creators want to like they already have something in mind for like what they want to do for certain characters for late reveals later. But sometimes they might get inspired by other people's like fan work, and they're like, oh, that's a good idea. I might steal that a little bit. That could be a thing that someone would do.